Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Becca with House of Lenormand, and today I wanted to go ahead and do a quick reading to see what's coming up for Mick Mulvaney, or not Mick Mulvaney, Steve Mnuchin. I had read on him a few months ago, and like quite a long time ago, and his reading had showed that he's going to be under a lot of scrutiny, multiple investigations. So I forget when that was. That must have been around May or something. I don't quite remember. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's coming up for Steve Mnuchin. See if we can get a reading on that. Bang in the center of the tower and the cross. What's coming up for Steve Mnuchin? What is coming up for Steve Mnuchin? I'm going to do a double line of 9. Sorry, guys, it went over. Alrighty, I can't fit all of this into frame. Let me see if I can scoot this back a little bit. Okay. Maybe I'll be able to fit it in if I go this way. I hope. Yeah, I think it'll fit. Okay, so the first row we have the snake, the whip, the stars, the tower, the bear, the fish, the ship, and the rider. And then we have the mice, the bouquet, the child, the cross, the storks, the book, the, what is this? The ring and the lilies. I'm going to put 2 more down to make it even, a double line of 9. Okay, so we got the fox and the garden here. So it's looking like central to the reading. We have the bear and the storks. This is the CEO or of an institution. It could also be finances, upgrading finances. Here we're dealing with a financial institution, either a bank or the IRS or both. a government entity that has to do with money and finances. There's news being brought in about an investigation that has to do with money that's coming in from overseas, perhaps through a bank that is foreign, and some sort of there's been a lot of lying and abuse there. The fish is quite far from the whip. It's 3 cards removed, so I can't talk about money laundering, though that is a possibility. There's money that is hidden here. A foreign contract here. News coming in, perhaps to do with the GOP or quite possibly a judge and investigating an organization. We're seeing lying, betrayal, and corruption and thievery, abusing some sort of a gift here. This is a lot of hate and anger. He's quite angry about something that's going on. We're seeing an institution here that is burdened. This could be him and the IRS. This could be the courts that are burdened. They're keeping something secret for Trump here, someone in a position of authority. They're keeping something secret for him, and it's like what's being kept secret has to do with transferring money financially overseas because it's under some sort of contract. This could be in regards to people that are a group of people that are involved within a loan for a loan. So this could be co-signers. This could be an agreement, a financial agreement that has been made for businesses and financing, like a loan that's coming in from overseas that is quite suspicious and needs to be investigated, but he's keeping it secret for a person in a position of authority. But there's co-signers here. These two are quite far. They don't necessarily unite, but this is in regards to public funds, so that could be taxes. But there's a foreign contract here. So I'm thinking co-signers that had to help Trump out, where the money's coming in from, that's suspicious. There's suspicious corruption here, suspicious thievery here, and a betrayal within an organization, or an organization that's a freaking snake pit. It's full of snakes. There's the early stages of a betrayal here, or a new betrayal, a small betrayal, lying about a child here. There is abuse and quite possibly a trial. This could be a court that brings down a judgment. If this is a court that brings down a judgment through someone that has been there a very long time, that's senior, the order may have been to release it. However, if this is the public funds that need to be released, his IRS stuff that needs to be released, if it's tied up in court, and the judge is saying to release them, there's something sneaky going on here. I'm not seeing the letter, so I can't talk about if they've changed financial documents. However, we have the stork central to the reading, so they may have changed something in secret. That has to do with a financial contract here, or a promise that was made to someone in a position of authority that is represented by the bear that is a foreign power. There may have been a change made in secret. Though I'm not seeing the letter, that would mean like they're changing documents, but they're changing something in secret. Here we're seeing the possibility of the GOP and a commitment or a contract to the GOP. And perhaps the GOP is maybe benefiting from, what do you call this? The foreign money that's being poured in, and it's being poured into the GOP through contracts that this guy has. This could be a tech company here. to be a court order. Secret money or money that is being hidden. If they're being ordered to release the documents, he may take his time to release it. Because we got the writer and the lilies right underneath it. That's news. That takes a long time to get there. A fraudulent partnership. So it looks like they're hiding stuff because of the fraudulent partnerships and something to do with co-signers. And they're changing stuff in private and secret. Here we're seeing corrupt gifts and new guilt that's being changed or upgraded in secret. And then there's a contract or a promise, perhaps here to the GOP. It's like they're eating away at... they're eating away at stuff that's perhaps in technology and they're changing it. And it's kind of like if we start doing the mirrors, when the person in a position of authority leaves here and here, he's going to be under investigation for criminality. He's doing something in secret that is criminal. Either he's helping to change stuff in private, or he's helping to keep where the money's coming from in private. If this is people that are investigating an organization financially, this could be in regards to some sort of an audit into investigations. I'm not seeing the birds here, so I can't talk about a whistleblower. It looks like down the road he may have some legal issues here. But it's like they're stashing their money overseas and they're hiding it. Or he's helping this person stash money overseas and he's hiding it. I mean, everybody involved may be stashing money overseas and hiding it. And it's going to take a bit of investigating to locate where the money's at. But it looks like he's been tasked primarily with stashing money overseas, hiding it, changing stuff, and covering up the partnerships, the financial partnerships that this person is involved with. Also, perhaps hiding the co-signers here. Because this is a financial agreement that's being kept secret, that's coming in from overseas. It's like these people agreed to finance or something and it's being kept secret. There is something in the government or within his institution that is being done that is secret. This could be the records in the IRS, projects within the IRS, or some other sort of secret crap that's going on within the IRS to hide the money. There is someone in a position of authority that is in some sort of fraudulent partnership or fraudulent agreement. Here we're seeing old money. Or money that is takes a while, like stocks. I mean, the fish is stocks and bonds in the market, but it takes a long time to mature. With the fish knighting over to the lilies. I'm seeing a woman, two women, two younger people here, another woman here, a man here, and a man here. Also news of manipulating the markets, with the fish mirroring over here to the fox. That's the fish of stocks, bonds, what do you call it? Stocks, bonds, trade, commerce. So it's almost like people have knowledge. Two men. It's kind of like manipulating the markets. They have knowledge of what's going on and they're doing it in secret. And that had come up for us months ago when I had read and I said that the stock market was going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. And I had said that it's like they're selling short, or somebody has knowledge of what's going on and they're buying when it's really, really low, and then selling as soon as it goes back up. So it's kind of like a very quick, it's a quick way to make money, but it's coming through manipulation here. And it looks like he's part of that situation. There's an older man here that is super, super wealthy. He is also within government. So I'm wondering if this is Wilbur Ross that's involved. But it's an older man that has a crap ton of money in an institution. And the Fish Knight's over here too. He's an older man, crap ton of money, like a billionaire, basically. Who has knowledge of what's going on with trade. And then he's working to manipulate it and manipulate it there. Here with the mirrors, we got fraud and manipulation, or I'm sorry, fraud and betrayal and thievery. I'm sorry, lies, deceit, betrayal, and thievery, and fraud within an organization. Fraudulent stealing or manipulating to steal, and lying to the public here, or betraying the public. Yeah, they're all in on the insider trading. It's like abusing something chronic that happens over and over and over again, and chronic. It's like they're abusing it and then waiting a little bit waiting for the news to come in that it's gone back up, and that's how they're lying, cheating, and stealing here. There's a foreign contract and foreign contract, and then it's like, or a foreign promise here, and then they've like formed some sort of new network. Also a burdened government here, or a burdened institution, or perhaps legal problems, and then money that's secret. And then they're all changing it. They're changing the money, they're changing the finances. So yeah, they're all in on the insider trading because they know when it's going to happen. They know when it goes back up. So it's kind of like they're anticipating it for it to go down. They buy up a bunch here and then just wait. Then they wait a few months for it to start going back up, and then they sell. And that's how they're manipulating. They're manipulating the public. They're manipulating and cheating. They're lying to the public. They're betraying the public. But it looks like for Mnuchin, there's going to be news eventually that he may be investigated, perhaps for helping to conceal the financial agreements. The co-signers going against the judge to release the tax returns, because if this is public money, it's supposed to be released here, and it takes a long time. So he may be investigated for that. He may also be investigated for insider trading. And there's a strong possibility that Wilbur Ross is right here as well. As well as other people. I'm seeing a woman here, two younger people here, quite possibly a person here, a man here, and a younger man here. So there's other people involved that are in on the whole thing. But it looks like down the road, when this person leaves, he's going to be put under investigation, and he's going to be having legal problems. He's going to have legal issues, but it looks like they've already stashed money overseas. And it's going to take a lot of investigation to figure out where it went. So I hope that that was helpful, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.